exercise for all of us. I'm sure people are aware. The Americans found out that those first 10 missions in a war zone were the most dangerous ones for the young chaps. And what they did was try and replicate those first 10 missions in a 2-week exercise out of Nellis, emulating Russian forces with F-5s generally. Those changed to F-16s later on in the 2000s. Obviously, they didn't use the Russian aircraft that they actually had sitting up there when there was Europeans around, so they just kept that to themselves. So, in any case, we'll just start. We've got a little video, a little bit of a taster, just a bit of a warm up for the boys. So, Cap, go.
Area, not restricted area. Do love the music though. Maker was a tornado pilot back in his day. This is basically just a slideshow of all the pictures taken during Red Flag. Nice. Now we just wait for mission continue, or the briefing rather. Excuse me. Well, that was one promo video. That should be all of them. Guess we just wait for Cap to be done. Oh no, I'm not watching his stream, so. Okay. We 135 for all of Cap, it looks like. Yep. Okay. While we wait for Cap to be done, toggle AWACS overlay and get our radio set up. We're on blue coalition. Get that done. And I think I'm gonna pump my headset mic up just a bit.
Well, thank you, Cap. Hopefully that's got everybody's saliva going.
It's very cool. Was that a tornado HUD footage?
That was the HUD footage from when we went to do Red Flag. 15 squad.
What do you think about that, guys?
Very cool. And I was going to play that music in my cockpit all through this mission.
That was some good music.
Were they live bombs, by the way?
No, they were all practice bombs.
Right.
But what I'll do is either maybe at the end of this, I've got some more film as well. I'll without the audio, we'll go through it and I'll chat and tell you what was going on and explain a little bit. So there was various different types of attacks. There was low level, there was loft, and there was a fair bit going on. Probably a lot more than people could see. And obviously the film's very, very old. And you know, the quality is, I mean, I've still got some film now. It's almost unusable to look at. You know, I got it converted, but it's just rubbish. It's so old. Any case, that's that bit done, and we'll get back to the brief. Okay, then. So basically, we've got 3 strike packages. If you just scroll down and look at the map, please, Cap.
Turn him up just a bit.
Everybody starts at Nellis in the way of a strike package. We all head north, east slightly up towards that Lincoln County. And that leg is pretty much done at 20, 25,000 feet for everybody. It's basically, obviously, we can't go rooting around Nellis, Las Vegas area. It'll cause too many problems. So once we get up towards Lincoln County, everybody
noise abatement
turns left, and you're pretty much at low level, and you should be fenced in, ready for action as soon as you're at low level, heading west. The 3 main routes. This whole system here is trying to reflect on the Option Alpha package we used to do in Western Germany in the 80s and 90s. So basically, there'll be multiple strike packages of possibly 20 aircraft routing possibly 10 miles, maybe 15 miles separated. So you do see people.
We do have people taking off from Groom Lake.
It's very important to stick to track, and it's very important to stick to time. Today, we're just going to stick to the planned speeds, and that will try and get us all in a big line as we go along. So basically, we're trying to overwhelm the defenses. So basically, for everybody, as we go on through, we'll see there's before the targets. There's some ZSU sites just for you to see, avoid. You might see something on the RWR, you might not. Obviously, as we all know, if you keep below about 80 feet, that's not really too much of a problem. From there, IP to target run, your weapons of choice, each flight has got different weapons, and I'm sure your weapons leaders will talk about that. Off target, if you please follow your route, which means you do extend for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes into that SA6 area. Obviously, for 2 reasons. One, so you get a taste of what the SA6 looks like on the RWR, and you might have to avoid some missiles. You're going to have to use
your 12 X-ray,
etc. And then there is a route plan back as well, so try and follow the route back as much as you can. By extending, it also, if the leader extends, it also gives the guys behind who obviously trail behind, so they can drop the bombs and they're not going to be in frag damage, to catch up in the turn, and we kind of head back home as a package, which is quite important because it's obviously on the way home where really you're going to be severely chased by fighters. Obviously, speed on the way home, it's whatever you can do is the best thing to do.
We don't have AWACS.
Okay, so and basically once you get back towards the Lincoln County area, and once you turn to head south, obviously climb back up to 25,000 feet and 25,000 feet, unless you're a vegan, I suppose. And pretty standard RTB into Nellis. So it's fairly straightforward like that. Cap, if you'd like to go through the flights now, and then we'll have a quick talk about what each flight is actually doing.
Roger. First of all, Magpie, Hornet, Ali B, Shugs, Jakal, and Shrak. Vampire, Hornet, this is ground attack as well. Empty. Badger, I haven't signed up for this. Oh yes, I have. There I am. Badger, Mirage, ground attack, Bendy, Talon, Starstream, Elo, question mark, sad face. Wedgie, nice. Vegan, ground attack, Blood, Cap, Chef, Stoat, nice. Dream team today. Hind, ground attack, Red, Blight, Pimp, and Unexpected. Hog, Obi is the only one nerdy enough to drive a hog today. Arson, Cap, Vipers, Onslaught, Dobber, Grumposaurus. Cyclone, I think. F-14, skill on his own today. And today's baddies, aggressors, are Horse, F5, Cap, Chopsticks and Graham. Fulcrums, in the name of Fulcrum, Bean and Cover. And what on earth is Flag?
Well, that'll be explained by Bendy in a bit.
Flag, Tuxor, Huey, Static, Hummer, the Saint, Car 50, Pimp again, in a Huey. No idea what they are. Done. Next.
Okay, Cap, if you go to Task A, please, which is the Hornets.
Done.
Okay, we're attacking Tonopah Test Airfield, which is a real airfield. As you can see, we're basically just trying to do a runway denial, cut the runway taxiway threshold. So leader number 3 on the right, number 2 and 4 on the left. Obviously, the 3 and 4 need need to delay about 20 seconds behind the lead just prior to the IP, I suggest is a place to do it. We're actually using for weapons. We've got snake eyes on, but I don't know if people are aware. There's a bit of a problem with the snake eyes in a retard mode at the moment, in that they go 200 feet long, which is causing a bit of grief. So we'll just drop snake eyes in freefall mode, and if you drop it about 400 or 500 feet with about 2 or 3 degree climb, we should be okay. We won't cause too much frag damage. So basically, that's the route for us. If Bendy, you'd like to now hit, well, Cap, please hit Tab B, and Bendy's going to do the Mirage. Task B.
Yep, thanks, Ali. So, route, as Ali previously discussed, obviously we'll be going up to Lincoln, about 20,000 feet, and then we'll turn west and descend to the deck, holding about 0.7 Mach, 420 knots the whole way. Waypoint 2 is the IP, and then we'll start accelerating to 480 knots, at which point we will come up upon the target, which is this V-shaped pair of runways here. As you can see, as lead, I'll be cutting the nearest runway to us, which is the easterly runway. Number 2, taking the north end. Number 3, taking the midpoint of the western runway. And number 4, if he's here, we'll take the southern end of the easterly runway there. And then carry on for egress on the deck until waypoint 6, and then we will start climbing for RTB.
Okay, just a quick one for everybody. Every aircraft has a separate, accurately marked waypoint as a target with a correct target altitude. Is Blood here or not?
I am.
Sorry, I didn't see before. Blood, would you like to do Task C, please?
Sure. So in short, it's pretty much take off, follow waypoints, drop bombs, get the hell out of there. We're going to be going vegan high on the way in, which is probably going to be only a couple hundred meters. And then as we turn in past those ZSU 23s, we're going to go in proper vegan low and be dropping high drag bombs over the respective targets. It'll be myself and Space Chef will be taking the targets on the north, on the right-hand side as we come in. And then it will be Cap and Stoat taking the 2 targets on the left-hand side. We'll also use our nice TOT system with, I was going to go for 10 seconds between aircraft because we are slightly offset. I know that's fine in DCS, but Ali, I don't know whether that would be a problem in real life.
Big problem.
So well, my thought was it would be 20 seconds gap per target, because there is, 50 meters or so between the two.
So, Blood, may I interject something real quick before you guys continue?
Yeah, good.
Red, we should probably jump out of this channel while they're doing all this.
No. Listen in. You'll need all the help you're going to get.
Okay.
You know where we're going anyway, so...
I
this is
just
fair.
want to give you guys a fair chance.
There's a bit more to it than this.
Okay.
But yeah, my thinking was if it's 20 seconds per target, that might be okay. But again, I don't know what real life frag damage is.
40 seconds. 40 seconds real life.
Okay, that's quite a lot.
It is, but if you saw the size of a 4,000 pounders going off in front of you, you thought,
Well, we've only got piddly 120 kilo ones, so they're not too bad. But I get your point. So is that be 20 seconds per aircraft, 40 seconds per target?
well, the 2 aircraft can hit both targets at the same time, but the trailing ones are the ones that need to delay.
Go on, in which case it'd be myself and Cap will hit first, and then we'll do 40 seconds gap for the second 2. And then, of course, it's get out of there. Stage 3 for as long as the fuel allows it, and get home.
Okay, Cap, could you go to the support, please?
Done.
Okay,
Okay, so support. So, yep.
2 people talking.
So with support, these guys are going to be doing BDA assessment after the targets have been hit. So there's a couple of Hueys, there's a Gazelle, and I think there's a KA-50 as well at a nearby FARP. I have drawn them in blue here. They are actually red. so that they are obviously invisible to the blues and they don't get hit by the red assets. So just be aware of that. But essentially, anybody doing BDA is neutral, so they're completely off limits as far as attack goes. So please don't shoot any of the helicopters which are doing BDA. There is also a pair of Humvees as well, just to the north of each target. They are well far enough away to not get hit by any bombs. So anybody that's doing BDA, make sure that you're in on the frequency of the target that you're attacking, so you can tell once the attacks have been done, and then pull in for a closer look, do damage assessment, call up to the strike lead for the target that you're attacking, let them know that there's a BDA assessment ready, and when they're ready to accept it, then relay the damage assessment. And also, once you've done that, if you can take some pictures of the various damage and put them in the BDA tab for the debrief, then we'll obviously all be able to see the various pictures. So the things that we're looking for is obviously, if bombs are short or long or left or right of target. So make sure that you're familiar with the target layout and where each of the flight members are supposed to be hitting for your target, please.
Thank you, Bendy. Cap, could you go back to the main briefing and right to the top? And I just want to see the whole of the map. That's great. Okay. So, no, sorry, just scroll down. So we've just got the map. Okay. So for the guys doing the clearance, we've got guys in A10s at Creech. That's UOB. You've got waypoints 2, 3, and 4, which is Obsidian, Malan, and Tonopah. Groom Lake guys in the Heinz U are the same. I think you know basically what you're doing on the route. Basically, there's a fair bit of scripting here to stop people or to discourage people from getting airborne at the wrong time. So for the helos and the hogs, you will get a message probably about 5 minutes after the first strike package is airborne from Nellis launching you. That's why it's important to follow your route to the target so that you arrive after we've hit the target. Okay, onto the cap. There's a fair bit of AI air defense as well, but for you guys sitting up at Tonopah Airfield, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to sit for quite a while. Maybe it's 25 minutes before you see any action. And again, you will get a message of 5 minutes to launch. So basically, it's that when you're going to get the 5 minutes message, guess where we are from the target. And when you get a launch message, well, we're pretty much the IP to the target. So please, could you wait for obviously the 5 minute launch, get to the end of the runway. When you get the launch, off you go, and you should find action pretty much, I'm sure you can guess roughly where it's going to be. If we do it like that, it just means the strike boys do get a chance to drop their bombs, and then there should be a pretty big furball on the way home. Again, with the blue cap, you're going to get airborne after the strike packages, or I should say with the strike packages. And the order of on the runway is going to be Hornets, Mirages, and Vigans on the left runway, and on the right runway, the F-14 and the F-16s. Basically, could the cap guys wait for all the Hornets to get airborne? Then you can get airborne at the same time, roughly, as the Mirages, who are going to be 1 minute after the F-18s, and then another minute after the Mirages, the Vigans will get airborne. So that's basically the timing. We will probably nominate a time on target, but we won't do that until we're all lined up on the runway, pretty much ready to go, because we're not interested in time on target. We're more interested in deconfliction. Okay.
What we can do is if the Vigans set the time on target in our system, we can just tell you when there's 2 minutes to go, and that should time everyone quite nicely.
Yeah, well, we can stick it in hours as well, quite easy. So whatever. Anybody, any other questions?
Yeah, I got one.
Question from Red.
Okay, Red, go ahead.
So we have surface-to-air AI. Do we have any airborne assets as far as AI goes?
Oh yes, there's half a dozen or so Red AI assets airborne.
Okay.
Obviously, no AWACS, no tankers, nothing like that. And just to give you a clue,
carry on.
All the Red AI is further to the west, and it's going to be pretty much heading east.
Okay, and then
Also, we're
question for
saying-
the Vipers, if I can.
We're saying Reds can get 1 respawn as well, yes?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Okay, and then question for the Vipers. Says aim 9 Limas, aim 7s, but the Vipers cannot carry the aim 7s. Is there an alternative we can use, like aim 120Bs and just Fox 1 them, or are we just going to be limited to Sidewinders?
As I said, the war was very much visual. So the answer to
Okay.
that one is no.
So Sidewinders only.
That's it. And you can
Okay.
obviously you can chuck them in the face from probably further than you can in a 7.
Hmm.
Any other questions?
Yes, sir. When does the combat search and rescue take place?
Well, basically, anybody, if there's a slot available, if you're killed, you can just jump in and have a go and look at the BDA, the damage, if you wish. Anybody can.
Yeah, but for the Caesar Huey, yeah. I mean, if anyone gets shot down, if they call it out, then you can come and rescue their pilot. If they give you a
Roger that.
position.
That's a good question. Is that scripted in wherever a pilot lands? There'd be a person for them to pick up.
No, it'll just be the in-game pilot. You can't actually load them. I haven't got a script for you to load them, but if you fly to their location and confirm that you've picked them up, I suppose.
Copy.
Okay, has somebody got the mission and the password sorted, please?
Hey, firm, hang on.
Strangely efficient.
Whatever.
Sorry, Cap?
Nothing.
Welcome home, Dakota. I don't know if Spider's still here listening, but yeah, no, I don't have access to my primary
Reddit, could
Discord
you be a bit
yet.
kind on
This
us,
is
'cause
my
it looks like we're a little bit short on
alternative.
who we are, but there we are.
Not a chance.
Oh well, didn't think it would be.
Speaking of which, hey Red, let's jump to another Discord. I don't think we need to use SRS for this.
Are we taking dispenser pods blood for flares?
No, that means fewer bombs. Our biggest defense is that massive engine.
All right.
Remember, they
It's
don't
not
have
fun.
any beyond visual range missiles, so if you are heading away from them at Mach 1.2, there's nothing they can do.
Speed is your defense.
Correct.
Yep. Okay.
Ali, what speed did you put on the waypoints, immediately before the target?
So I put down for the target 480, for the waypoint before 450. Now that's a ground speed, isn't it? So you've
What's
got to
that
be
in
careful.
metric?
Oh God only knows.
Ideally in Mach, that's the most
Okay,
useful thing for
it's
us.
basically 8 miles a minute, or 7 miles a minute at the IP, before the IP, 8 miles a minute at the target.
Yes. The computer will tell us what's programmed in, so that'll be all right.
Okay.
I was hoping about Mach 0.85 is usually pretty good for us bombing.
Chopsticks. Come down to red, mate.
I'm busy. Pete.
Dirty
I'll be with you
spy.
later.
He's a dirty, dirty spy.
I'm not even listening. I'll just F him.
Be kind to him, Cap. He struggles with joined up writing when he makes.
Yeah, I
Arson
know
3,
about this.
radio check on 135.
Bye.
Nice. Oh, shite. Oh. If my jet lurches forward, I bet you it's going to.
Is anyone else having problems with the SRS server? I can't connect to it.
Seems alright on my end. What's the
Yeah,
IP?
right.
Is it the
Watch
same one?
the
Aim
machine.
9 mics. Nice. Okay, we are good. Question mark? Yep.
I'm good with this RS.
Okay. Effing. Okay. Where to find those tack cannons at? Nellis is 1-2 X-ray. I wonder if that's already set. I can.
Come check on 135.
Gotcha, Lima Charlie.
All clear as well.
Tack in. Says. Beacon in Las Vegas is receiving. Sweet. I don't remember how to set. Let's see. That's my receive. There we go. Okay. So 1 already set. I think so. Cat 3. Oh no. No. Let's see. Not want to listen to that tech hand. Knob. There we go. That should silence that. We didn't have on sights back then, did we?
Ali, Budnock message. Go ahead. Which waypoint is the target waypoint?
Waypoint 5 for you.
5, Roger.
Fight again. Arson 3. Arson 3, ready to taxi.
Blood, just confirm you've got, the time is 19:04:40 at the moment.
Say again, is that the time now?
Yeah, it's 19:04:40.
Who's who in the flight?
I've got 11:04:55.
Hoffmeister's Arson 3.
That's alright, okay, just how many hours difference is it?
Well, should have Onslaught as lead.
8?
Yeah, Onslaught, your lead.
It should be. I'm on Zulu time, but I just thought I'd check. That's all.
Had Onslaught on Discord saying he couldn't get SRS, or in SRS, I don't know if he's in yet.
Great.
Onslaught on 135 testing.
There he is. Gotcha, Lima Charlie.
I managed to get this thing working.
Steady.
Who's in the whole chamber? I'm trying to get.
Yep.
What's the cut frequency? I think guard is on as 243. 243 AFM.
Mirage's nails.
Well, I guess I'll just tag along with your Vapors initially.
Got there, is that skill?
I'm guessing AWACS isn't available on this one.
Negative. No data link, no AWACS.
Oh boy.
Yep, welcome to 1986, boys. Yeah, I don't know how that's supposed to work. I don't know how they would, regulate us not being able to use our Link 16.
They can.
Or helmet mounted sight for that matter. Okay, I think I know the livery I want. See if I can find it, see if it's available. Edie.
How do I get the helmet mounted radar?
There we go.
Following things
Let's get
again.
some things back on this thing.
Copy.
That is a good question. I don't remember. I imagine it's part of the dogfight mode. You're talking about acquiring a lock via head mount sight?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't remember.
EMS up until you see an oval in your helmet, and then you just lock on after that.
DMS up or TMS up?
TMS up.
Okay.
Alright, Pi 1, Badger 1.
Roger.
Arming complete.
Go
Ah!
ahead, Badger.
Found it. Just gotta be in dogfight mode.
Yeah, Badger flight ready for taxi.
Okay, we're just going to be a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for somebody to load Nevada. It's nearly done. And Blood, how are you getting on? Wedgie on guard? Yep, on guard, sorry, I was just talking to the flight. Yeah, we're more or less ready to go. Taxi or what's going on? Just give us a couple of minutes and we'll slow taxi.
Probably stand by for the strike package to get on the runway. They're gonna be taking the left, we'll take
we
the
were planning
right.
to do Mach .85, which I think is roughly 1,000 kilometers an hour, unknown what that is in Imperial, from waypoint 3 onwards. Is that going to be a problem, or...?
What do you guys want to do? We want to stick with the strike packages pretty close and then break off once the attack happens?
Sorry, between waypoint 3 and 4, but not too early, because obviously you're going to have a monster TAS with the altitude.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we want to stick with the 18s to cover.
Roger, I might drop it in our computer system to point 8 then, and we'll just
those guys attacking
speed up halfway across the thing to half the speed.
So,
yeah, remember, he who arrives first to the target is the first to get their cap and attack them. I like to think of it as the first group to be out of there.
And of course, you want to conserve fuel because
that's the point I'm trying to make, because if you're in there early, we're going to get hacked out of the sky.
Well, yeah, they have to wait until the attack actually
engine.
commences. These guys can just shut up on guard.
Yeah, so there's really no point in burning in.
Nope. I figure we just fly close formation with the strike package, and then once they go in for their attack, we... I don't know, do we want to get low with them, just to make sure that the aggressors don't come in that low as well?
We have to kind of play that one by ear because there's also an SA-6 out there. I don't know if that's up and running or not.
We could wow weasel that.
What?
Just defeat the missiles kinematically.
I think the SA-6 are going to be playing inside the
I think the bombers, so we just go beyond it.
Alright, one of you at a time, you're stepping over each other.
I mean, theoretically, we should be outside. Looking at the HMD, we should be outside the SA-6 range.
Yeah, I believe the SA-6s are just there to protect the boundaries of the mission, the AO. So as long as we don't go past the airfield, we should be fine.
Want to take your bets whether or not the aggressors will try to pull us into the SAM net?
Oh, they definitely will. Okay, guys,
So
we're all ready
make
to
sure
taxi.
we watch out for each other, let each other know before we trespass.
Yeah.
Magpie 1, Badger 1.
See, they can
Go ahead.
they can say no data link all they want, but we still have SA, and they'll still tell us the threat ring.
Okay.
Alright, the 18s are taxiing out, we should probably do the same.
Roger that, 3's ready.
Who's ready? Who's ready?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
you guys want me to be one, I don't care.
Matters not to me. Whoever wants to take lead.
Alright.
Ali, this is Bruno. You got any idea
1, 2, 3, not
what
it.
TOT we're going to go for? $1945. Check. 1945. So that should be 1145 local. Yep.
I'm gonna set stores to get tree.
Three's rolling.
2 is behind 1.
Oh, I'm already recording, okay.
Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and take the runway, and we'll let the 18s get airborne, and we'll roll right behind them.
Yeah, roger that. They were saying we should probably take off at the same time the Mirages do.
Yeah, well, Magpie's rolling in 1 minute, so Magpie, so the Mirages were rolling in 2 minutes.
Yeah, 14. Okay. Ugh.
Usually how I call my departure rolls, brakes on 80%, brakes release, little power, and then I will call burners.
Sounds good.
Everyone's ready?
Two's ready.
Reset.
The 14 coming with us, or does he want to take off by himself?
I'll follow you.
Roger. Alright, everybody, brakes on, just roll them up to 80%. And brakes off in 3, 2, 1, no power. Burners in 3, 2, 1, go.
But he already crashed.
Rotate 180. Gears up, flaps up. 7-degree climb. Coming out of burners. Fuel power. Two and 3, form echelon right.
Echelon right 2.
3.
Check, turn left. Heading waypoint 1. Seven-degree climb. Speed is 385.
Once you get up there.
Wings coming level.
It's going squirrely.
Easy cruising speed, right around 390, 392. 7-degree climb.
Resaddled echelon right.
2's echelon.
And we'll get up to Angels 27 and we'll level off there. 50% nozzle.
Pre-showing dirt. Hawk. 10 o'clock.
Wake up.
Up to Angels 20 now. Wait, 3, do you have eyes on the strike package?
They're just below my nose cone.
3 copies.
Okay, let's go ahead and come out of burners and go back to mule power in 3, 2, 1. Alright, Lowe's level coming at 27,000. Is that you guys calling? Burn. Roger, visual. We're calling at 27.5.92 on the mark.
Do you get the message to launch, guys?
We should be directly above the F-18s.
Water burps. Tighten up this formation a bit. Just a little unstable for a second.
Sorry, I'm very jittery and it's been a while.
If you cat boys are up at about 30,000 feet, do you just want to slow down a little bit? You're getting ahead of us. Yeah, well that's our helos of gunships.
When we hit 0.1, we'll turn into the left and we'll go combat spread right. And I'll look low, 2, you look medium altitude, 3, you look medium to high.
It's amazing how these... Are any of you fighter boys listening out on guard?
Yeah, 14, no, single ship 14, I've got you. I'll get a hold of the 16 Telpso then.
Yeah, thanks. They're looking at the moment about, I don't know, 5 miles ahead of us.
I think we're being told we're too far ahead.
You're getting too far ahead of the strike package.
Roger, we'll cut back on the throttles, cut back to 90%.
Flight info, I'm setting at 350 knots, 25,000 feet.
Alright, everybody be at 15 in, turn off your running lights.
3 fenced in, 11.9.
Once fenced in, 1200. Speed is 8.6. Correction, 0.86.
Really tight formation. Beautiful. This looks good. This looks real good.
I think what we should do is when we hit steer point 1, we'll make a left 360 over steer point 1. Just let the other group egress in, or ingress in, and then we'll be in the middle of the strike package following them in.
Good copies.
And then once we ingress to steer point 1 and we get separated, we'll descend to get out of the contrails to make ourselves less visible for the enemy.
Three.
Alright, 30 seconds till return.
That's already hurting.
Alright, check turn left, easing into the throttle.
Buddy Spike Mirage.
Spike from Mirage.
Inside, fly a little bit more.
Skill, could you just tell me those F-16s are still a bit too far ahead? We need to sort of do a very quick orbit.
Arson 3 already on it.
You on? Whenever we get
Okay, that's right.
I'll just get ahead of the enemy.
Yeah. I mean, if you took a look on F10, once we start launching out to the west, just be with us alongside us almost.
Yeah, I think I'm just about directly over the other was the last time. It was like the Hornets are just about here. Just go to one this time, so time.
Yeah, you were definitely just on the top of us, yeah. You were good.
Lead 3, I take it that you don't have guard up.
In fact, if you tell them, just roll out on south, and then they can turn back west.
Should be on 243.
No, maybe he's not. No, tell them to keep going. Just forget it. Just forget it.
Roger, I'm trying to get them get at least one of them on guard. Arson 1's on guard.
Arson 3 on guard.
That was a call or something.
Yeah, try and tell us. I don't know, they're trying to direct us because we're too far ahead.
Arson on guard. Just have a quick look on F10 map and make sure you're not ahead of us.
We're, this is Arson lead, we're orbiting over 0.1, waiting for the strike package to catch up.
Sorry, we're turning west in 4 miles off the Hornets. Hornets, strike package turning west. Mirage is turning west.
Three.
Wings coming in. Let's make a descent to 25,000. Okay, it goes combat spread right. Combat spread right too.
3.
Bendy, we can see you. Confirm.
Alright, leveling off at 25,000. Speed is 0.88. Alright, everybody look to the west, northwest, and look for bandits. Further.
3 searching.
guys, just with 18s above ground.
Fuel. Huh, it even tells us that too.
Nice.
Is this a general idea that there's no red in the air right now?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna cut back on my throttle a little bit. I'm down to 95%.
And not combat spread enough.
Odd. Radar's picking up an unknown contact on the 2 o'clock.
Angels 22.
Affirm, yeah.
I'm showing that as a friendly.
Roger.
That'll be me. Left here, northwest. Angels 2-2.
Roger.
3's got that contact. Yep, he's showing up friendly.
Showing up as neutral, unknown for me, so. Oh, sure.
Yep, just interrogate him. He shows up friendly. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
thanks so much.
a bad time to need to go to the bathroom. Damn it. Ooh, clouds. With the
Visual on the B-52 passing tools.
Ah. Interesting.
It's down low in the mountain, just past between you and the F-18 port. Looks like there's more than one.
2 bottom middle, fuel tank is empty.
Right, it's your jettison as necessary.
Roger.
Alright, we're starting to come in range of the AAA.
Oh shit.
And you remember how high these ZSUs can fire?
Not 25,000 feet.
Yeah, we should be good.
I better climb up a bit then.
Yeah, you should be good where you're at. expecting the Red Air to come in with their noses cold and try and catch us.
Per the usual.
Especially the F5s anyway.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Pondering whether or not I want to go nose cold too.
Jump us.
They're probably spread out.
You guys know how to do an invoice turn?
Say again?
Do y'all know how to do an in-place turn?
I know how to do a delayed 90.
That's essentially what in-place is. Basically, we'll end up in trail formation of each other.
Do we want to be in trail though? This is like a left flank, right flank, I get it.
Yeah.
A delayed 90 is where you remain line abreast, you turn left or right.
Yeah, that's an in-place turn.
Oh, we wouldn't be in trail then, we'd still remain line abreast.
90 degrees. If we all turn to the same right turn, then we'll be in line with each other.
A delayed 90 though, it starts off with 3 making the left turn. Or if it's a delay left, then it's a 3 turns left, waits for 2 waits for 3 to come around, then 2 will turn left, and then lead comes to the last, and then we show up line abreast.
Okay. Yeah, you mean a delayed turn. Okay, yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. I said a delayed 90.
Just about cross the ZSU.
Yeah, we're in Indian territory now.
Reference. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Do this shit now.
We're about 25 miles from 0.3, and that's the furthest west we want to go.
Hey, firm.
Something just popped up on the HSV at Angels 5, right ahead of us. Getting nails from an SA6 off as well.
So?
Not getting friendly contact from that contact just off to our 11 o'clock.
I'm not picking up any contact.
Contact is about 10 o'clock from us low, Angels 5. Heading towards us.
Yeah, scanning, not picking up anything.
Copy that. Trying to interrogate again, not getting a return.
Yeah, we're sitting on Angels. Well, let's go ahead and do a 180 degree turn, and we'll run a quick circuit.
3 copies. I think that's the QRA that's on the ground.
So let's do a quick 180 degree turn, just orbit real fast, and it won't be nose hot when they get airborne.
We've got another nails. I'm in a left-hand orbit at the minute over this range of mountains.
Yep, they got nails MiG-29 in front of us, 12 o'clock. Roughly 210.
Roger. probably them shooting airborne now.
Yeah, 39, yep.
Yep, 160.
16050, climbing.
Alright, we got a little bit of time. We just don't want to operate inside their SAM net. One is cool.
3 mud spikes, mud 6.
That's a over spike from the strike force.
Yep, copy.
One is in the right hand orbit, turning hot.
3's turning hot.
Basically, we're going to send a small glider until we start getting engagements.
Say again, you got stepped on.
Let's make a small grinder until we start getting engaged.
Copy that, lead. I see you in front. I'm turned hot.
Roger, 4. 2 is turning cold. 2 is cold. Yes, sir.
3's hot. 3's got 3 contacts just heading off from the SA6 site, 235 for 15 miles.
Roger, I got 1 Angels 12. Let's press.
3's engaging.
I'm spiked by that SAC.
Just turning engage.
Three Fox 2.
Alright, watching that. There's friendlies in there.
Yep. Identified Fulcrum. Splash 1 Fulcrum.
Missile out, missile out, missile out.
Damn it.
One is turned in on a Ben, Angels 8.
3's turned cold. Looks like there's another hostile in front though. We're just gonna turn back in hot.
Fox 1. One's merged. Splash 1. One's dead.
Roger, flight, bombs away, 1 lost, egressing. 1 pipe flight, egressing, bombs away, 1 lost. Two lost.
Tomcat deadbolt.
What angels you at?
2.
He's got eyes on a bandit.
Something's going wrong with the plane. Oh, fuck me. For some reason the plane just stalled out at 300 knots.
What are you? He's got eyes on a bandit. I believe it's a bandit getting closer from the ID. Drop splash 1.
Alright, 3 to set, 3 to set. What's that?
Are you still airborne looking for other targets?
Do be careful, it's a 29 in the area.
Yeah, copy. Just splashed 1. Still showing up.
Right. Yeah, right. That is not the objective base. Where is it?
Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
I guess it is. Yeah, the Doppler systems are way off. What's our objective target? 3 is switching to 4.
Drop Fox 3.
Tap flare. Tap flare.
Good belly.
Altitude.
Drop Surge. Give me that snapshot. Give me that snapshot. I don't like this. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Tap flare.
Shot me, you overshot me. Front maneuver kill. Woo! Not much I can do.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude.
Rump C cressing east. Oh.
Cap flare. Altitude. Altitude.
Dude's trying to outrun him. Holy shit.
Altitude.
Yeah, keep
Altitude. Altitude. Bingo. Bingo.
He's gonna have to RTB. It was cold.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Altitude.
Go ahead, Tux. Go ahead.
Altitude. Altitude.
Okay. I'm really gonna hope that he's not.
Roger, flight 2, safe altitude,
That's covered.
75 miles from Manor.
Got that 29. Fuck.
Star.
Can't tell you who's at. I might have to do an emergency landing though. I have a.
Seems petrol has been tipped into bottle today.
Okay. Have to try and land at. That's a divert airfield. Reach? No, it is not. Okay. Cringe every time I get so close to the ground. That's the beauty of having a VVI. It tells me where exactly my plane is heading, so I can push it right above a mountain peak, and it'll do just fine. Bit of pucker factor though. Looks like that was cover that was trying to go for me. Oh god, ow, my butt, my butt.
Alright, let's see.
I'm still not. As much air as I can. Down to 1.0. Nice. Am I getting farther away from back in? Oh, you know what? Set that tack in. Okay, 54 miles. We're good. Oh god.
Graham looks like you're the only one that survived.
And boy, was that quite the fight. I'm gonna have to look back and see, because there's a couple of missiles that I evaded at the end and just had to egress and basically go woo 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 woo. And right now I've got 900 pounds of fuel left.
Should be enough.
Oh yeah. Angel's 31, 47 nautical miles out. Yeah, I was getting chased by a MiG at the end there.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it was the same MiG that came up behind me.
Yeah, I killed one. Well, I got into a dogfight with one. Got a maneuver kill from that, and then saw that I was being locked by another one. And I was just like, "Oh, come on!" Give me a break, man.
I shot down also.
Yeah, you killed one. Skill got one as well. So I think.
You guys still in? So you said you got a kill?
No, skill got one.
Okay, good. And then they were Stopper. Said the Dobber didn't get a kill? Oh.
Hey Obi, I got it working. It's just working a bit different. I don't know if you guys changed something.
I don't think Dobber got a kill. At least I don't see.
Okay.
Yeah,
there's Nellis.
How did Cap get an?
Maybe he bombed himself.
There might have been some blue units at the airbase.
Oh no.
Oh, rip.
Why would there be blue units? Why would there be blue units at an enemy base? Let me guess. He killed part of the. He killed part of the freaking BDA crew.
I mean,
that would surprise me.
Their fault if,
Well, today it seemed that Petrovich had been tipping the bottle. He wouldn't shit nothing.
Yay, patches that break things.
No, I got him working. He wasn't working at the beginning. I got him working, but he just wouldn't hit anything. I was flying stable, but 4 different shots.
700 pounds of fuel
no
left.
joy.
Yeah, I saw the missiles just like go past him.
You can see Las Vegas Motor
Just, like,
Speedway
landed
down there.
behind.
Now it's just right.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
We took a little jaunt down the strip. It was all very nice.
Nice.
All very professional.
Well, Cap almost just caused the collision on the runway.
Or the
The
usual.
keyword being almost.
Almost.
Those are rookie numbers. Gotta pump that up.
Where was his collision then? Because I think all 4 of us landed in almost perfect formation.
Yeah, you guys landed when you got out of the reverser. Cap was slow on that, so you stopped him, I think.
Yeah, I nearly ran into the back of him.
Yeah.
So when I said only use the reverser, he went, I'm going to use both.
and then came to a complete stop whereas we were rolling, so it was fine. Steered around it.
He actually started rolling backwards.
Well, it might just have been because he left the reverser on for too long. That might also be it. Because
Yeah, I think it's
normally when you get down to a comfy speed, the throttle comes down, reverser comes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Which
tend
he
to click it
obviously
off
didn't do.
early because I've discovered tail stands that are not a good look on the runway.
What the deuce? How did Cap kill himself with an RB-24?
We were messing around on the ground afterwards, possible, but yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
He was doing J
Something
turns.
went wrong.
Double B
J-turns,
donuts.
reverse wheelies.
Oh yeah, he's
All the
That'll definitely be in the video.
We did do a nice synchronized 3 tail stand.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
For a bit, and then I think I fucked it. And, one of you started going a bit quicker.
Nellis Tower,
so I tried to speed up, but
RC3
it
entering
didn't work.
initials, whichever. Right.
Well, awesome. Can you use 02? So the one
I think we got the
heading
fuel spot on
north-ish.
there, Blood.
Yeah,
Come on,
just about. It's
zoom
always a
the
tricky one. You want to weigh
fuck
up the
in.
chance
the one we
of you
took
being
off on.
killed by a MiG versus the chance of you not making it home.
And Magpie,
I like to think stage 3
is
uses 3
downwind
times as much fuel
02
as
left.
stage 1, but it feels like 10.
It is a lot. I do remember we measured this. It's actually slower to refuel the aircraft than it is to burn.
Sorry, I had to look up
fuel
the
off in
runway.
stage 3.
Arson 3 on the downwind for runway
I think we
03,
did.
right.
So we had one aircraft on the ground at 30% fuel, who was having to refuel up to 100, and one aircraft airborne, constantly on full power at 100, seeing who got to their respective finish lines first, and the aircraft in the air won it. Not by that much, but enough.
She's a thirsty girl.
Oh yes, but also incredibly efficient if you don't use the afterburner.
650 pounds of fuel.
You can go for some ludicrously long missions if you're frugal.
Well, it's an airliner, a retrofitted airliner engine, isn't it?
Yeah, admittedly, it's an airliner engine from the 60s, so it's not quite the ludicrous
Yeah, no,
high
exactly,
bypass that
fuel
everyone
efficient.
claims it is. It's higher bypass is probably the better way of putting it. More than most military jets, but it's not that much more.
Magpie 1 turning final 02.
It's just designed to have a relatively efficient afterburner, because you can design engines that are efficient with afterburner, but you have to make some compromises. It's things like the SR-71 is designed to operate with the afterburner and is actually efficient for what it
Busy
does.
around here.
That was traffic. Arson 3 on base, turning final runway 03 right. Emergency fuel.
Roger, one going around.
India, air brakes out.
Is that why the vegan likes to choke itself when it's at low speeds?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the aerodynamics behind that are, but well, generally speaking, jet engines like having nice, cool, compressed air at the front.
Ah, what was that?
Because that's what the compressor does. It's try to squeeze it together, and by you going quickly, you're doing some of its
Oh,
work
embarrassing,
for
I've
you.
lost all my thing.
And so you have nice dense air
I
which
watched,
can explode.
I watched a
when it's
crash
in.
on takeoff and I watched a crash on landing.
Smooth as well.
Looks like I missed something.
Vigan is
Mach point 1
sluggish
short,
at
final
slow
02
speeds.
left.
They get up to Mach point 6, it's lovely.
Well, the A10 was a waste of time in that mission.
What did you do?
Oh, not much really. Flew to within 50 miles. Got within 50 miles of the first target. Got shot by a MiG-29 and jettisoned my weapons and went back, and that was it.
I mean, you're the idiot who picked the really slow airplane that needs air
Well,
superiority on a mission specifically to get in and out before the enemy reacts.
I did think that.
But you didn't act upon it?
No, I just thought whatever. I'll go for a potter around. It will be fine.
It's like, why not?
They'll ignore you. They'll think you're just a bird or something.
I thought, yeah, maybe they'd be distracted by you lot, but you lot rode the way out, so obviously they were following you.
Because if I was
and
sat
upon
there
me.
in my MiG and I'm looking at two targets, one is at low level at Mach 1.3 heading away from me, and another is sitting there loitering.
Well, yeah, pretty much. I'm
Has
loitering flat
a
out.
radar cross section of a small country.
To be fair, Blood, I did
lucky.
watch you the other week flying an A10 sideways for about an hour at about 150 knots.
true.
So.
You're lucky somebody stole my Humvee.
Anyway, I'm giving it. I'm taking that as a win because whoever shot me didn't kill me, and I got back and landed, so it's fine.
That is the beauty
Nice.
of the A10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be shot at, and you'll have lots of holes in you, but you'll make it home.
Yeah,
And
everything
Everyone
went
shooting down
off.
will be like, nah, he won't make it.
Yeah,
And of course, all you have
lost all the screens.
And of course, all you have to
Lost
do
everything.
is put some 100-mile-an-hour tape on it, slap it in there, and just kick it in the air again. It's good.
Just need to. Just uses the force. Keep it together.
Blood, do you have any AAA when you pushed on target? Because quite a bit when I came in.
There was much. Well, the thing is, the training mission that Ali gave me.
God,
a
I've
few
had to
months
frickin'
ago
pee ever
was-
since I took
was
off.
more or less the same. Didn't have any AAA at all, so I assume, it'll be fine.
That was
You know,
traffic,
AAA, and
RC3
then all the
clear of
green
runway
stuff
03.
starts coming up at me.
Hey, you'll be
Exactly right.
Trowich was shooting everything long. I don't know why.
Oh, was he?
He was shooting long with the Sturms. He was missing every single shot.
To try him on Nevada, he was definitely all right last week in testing. So I'm not
Some storm damage
plugging
from
him since
from
the
where?
update, but-
Yeah, you know, I did get the menu working. I just had to turn like the menu thing on, and then it would work properly. But all the shots were like, I don't know, like 200 feet behind the tanks.
Very strange.
Yep.
I'll check that. Thank you.
CO doesn't have to return for a mission. You just even more work.
Do we get paid for this?
Paid?
No, Obi does.
You guys are getting paid?
He gets paid to put up with us.
He's on a 24-hour contract. He gets paid for sleeping, which he gets very little of.
Well, gents, how did the Viggies get on then?
Perfect as usual, including a perfect formation landing. So, just saying. I hope all the other groups
got
did
in,
the same.
got out, and
God, I
we
really
hit
need
the
tea.
target exactly on time.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cap, about that.
I kind of wish I did get a shot down because I gotta pee.
Yes. Right. Tracks. Multiplayer. Let's bring it up.
Somebody seems to have nicked the BDA at the bottom of the briefing sheet.
Right, where do you want to start, Ali? On the briefing sheet?
Well, we were going to if we had just have a quick look at that, but we'll have to just wait for Ben to come in with us.
Right.
Must be this.
Hello.
Hello, Bendy. Can we help you?
Bendy, the BDA tab seems to be missing on the Google sheet.
It's still there. I see it. I see it.
there for me,
I can see
Oh,
it.
that's me.
Have you got it?
Nope, we're actually at the NTTR, Fred.
Ali.
As you can see by the Las Vegas skyline there. Or what do they call it in this game? They call it Las Venturas.
I'll close it.
Not actually Las Vegas, it's Las Venturas. I think. Or no, maybe I'm thinking, actually.
Oh yeah, I've got it now. Well,
Las
I've got
Venturas, I
that
think,
version.
is from
I like how there's
GTA
a
5.
random photo of two
San Andreas, isn't it? I think so. But, yeah.
Ali, very nice touch. I don't know if you planned it, but
that's not
4 sugar
random.
tornadoes crossed our ingress. It was very nice.
Did it overtake you? Did it not?
They just flew past with us.
Overtook and then they cut over in front of me. It looked very good.
All right. Okay. It was supposed
I
to
mean,
come-
arguably it was air procs, but yeah.
Right,
Okay.
there's-
Ali, debrief, please.
Okay. Okay, firstly, I'll cover my guys at Magpie. Yes, we successfully got to the target. We didn't seem to be awfully successful dropping our bombs, looking at the BDA that you had, Cap, and we had 2 losses on the egress, and then unfortunately,
that's the first
one
time
of
we've
our
been
boys
using NTTR.
ran out of fuel on short finals. So, all in all, this is why Red Flag was designed. So I think
Exactly.
Bendy can do your bit. Bendy's Mirage bit.
Ben.
Yeah, so 3 ship of Mirages. As lead, I believe I got
Why is my taxi
bombs on
spot
target.
so far away?
Lost number 2
Right.
due to MiG-29, and number 3, I think, what was it, slightly long, but you still managed to take out a bunch of stuff as well, I believe.
Yeah, slightly long. He managed to hit the fuel storage depot though with his longest bomb. Blew up some vehicles by the side of the runway, which cooked off the aircraft that were next to it. So that was cool.
Oh, poor Ali and Jackal both missed. How
Well,
did that happen, boys?
I did a CCRP mark on it, and in fact, when I went over the top and looked, I saw it take out one of the bombs take out the Mirage on the MiG-21 on the runway.
Sounds like an interesting letter on the way to Mr. Wagner.
You leave them alone, Cap. They're finishing my Apache.
Yep. So we were tasked to destroy the units on the runway Obsidian, which is target C. We got in, I think, certainly the first pair. Where last I looked, we were on 0 TOT errors. We came in bang on time and together. As you can see from the images, our bombs fell slightly long, but not ludicrously so. We did take out, I think, a couple of the bears. I'm sure, although DCS doesn't show it, some of those would be pretty unserviceable with the amount of frag damage through them. And I think it's a pretty dead runway, if it was a real one. And we all made it out to get all alive and had enough fuel to do a formation fly past of the Las Vegas Strip and then landed in formation.
Very nice. Oh, I see. Looking at the TAC view there, we all were pretty much on time as planned. So that looked pretty good. I'm just wondering whether we had a little bit too much red air, and I do apologise to the helicopter guys. Would you like to do your debrief now? Nobody around?
Well, we didn't make it even to the target area. Got hunted down by a MiG.
Yeah, sorry about
Slowly,
that.
one by one.
Yeah,
I didn't make it, but I was shot down over a target, so...
Yeah, I was kind of expecting a little bit more of the blue air to deal with things. However, how did you get an OB?
Pretty much same as the helicopters. Got to within 40 miles of target C, and then took a missile off a MiG, and then I evaded and aborted RTB with lots of stuff broken.
Oh, sorry about that. And our F-14s, how do you get on?
I believe Skill had to go, but it looks like he just flat spinned into the ground, unfortunately.
There was an unfortunate incident when he fought an F5. Silly boy.
Ooh, don't fight
Yeah.
MiG-28 with an F-14.
He scored a kill on a MiG-29, then he tried to fight an F5 and spun out onto the ground.
Oh, how about that, boys?
So, did we get many kills against Redder?
Skill and Grump both did.
Okay, so only Grump survived. Me, Gobbers, and Skill. Well, there was only 4 of us kept, so me, Grubbers, and Skill died. Grump was only alive. Grump got 2 kills.
3.
Am I
One
right?
of them was
3?
3. Two were via missile. Third one was a maneuver kill.
Right, so 3 kills, and Skill got 1, so total we had 4 air kills.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think the whole moral of the story is without fancy missiles and without fancy bombs, you don't get the success that we think we should get. Hopefully next week, when we have slightly better missiles and slightly better bombs, and we get rid of the SAMs and take control of the air a bit quicker, things might be a little bit easier for everybody.
Roger, guys. I think that was great. Any parting comments before we sign off?
Red 4 haven't gone yet.
Sorry,
you
go
want to
ahead.
speak? You think you've got a voice, Bean? Right. Okay, off you go.
I'm dropping cover in it. He's the flight leader.
Yeah, I guess Red, we did not bad given that we were outnumbered. I had a kill and 1 damaged on somebody else. I think Chopsticks at least had the maneuver kill on skill, and I think Bean might have gotten 1. So I think we lost 2 ships total and killed 3. So not bad for old Soviet aircraft fighting outnumbered and with 30 seconds warning.
Yeah, I ran out of fuel towards the end and had to actually land at Malan on the strip side where the
on the
MiGs
grass.
were. Well, I burst a tire because someone hadn't done a good fob clearance of bits of MiG-21 off the runway. So yeah, but I got shut down once. I don't know who by, and then the second time I went up. I was chasing someone with my R-27s, but I just couldn't get to them. They managed to run away. So maybe it was a Vigan. I don't know.
That was probably me. Was it low level?
Yeah, it was quite low level, and
Yep.
yeah, it was quite good fun because you kept ducking behind little ridges, and my missile would smack into the ridge.
Yeah, I was like, well, I don't have any missiles left. I'm just gonna take the power advantage and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, and in the end, I just ran out of fuel because that's the problem with MiG-29. Doesn't have much fuel.
Interceptor boys. Brilliant. Anything else from the Reds? Good work, guys. Grumpy, any footage?
Absolutely.
Lovely, guys. I hope you all enjoyed that. Ali, well done. I've got to run. Maybe we'll look at your video another time as a separate video, Ali. But I've got to go and get this done now, and I've got another one to do after this, so I'm going to have to run. But otherwise, really well done. I'll see you guys